Imagine a life without end. No aging, no sickness, no final farewells. For millennia, humanity has dreamed of immortality, a boundless existence stretching into the infinite. But what if that dream became reality? What if the very concept of death, as we know it, simply ceased to exist? This isn't just a fantasy. It's a profound thought experiment with staggering implications for every facet of our lives. Let's dive into the profound possibilities and unsettling realities of an immortal existence. First, consider the undeniable appeal. Imagine the knowledge you could accumulate, mastering every language, every science, every art form. You could witness the rise and fall of civilizations, the evolution of technology, and the unfolding mysteries of the cosmos. Think of the relationships you could cultivate, deepening bonds over centuries, experiencing love and friendship without the looming shadow of separation. Every sunset would be a promise of countless more. The pressure of time, that constant ticking clock, would vanish. You could pursue passions without limits, travel to every corner of the earth and beyond, or dedicate millennia to solving humanity's greatest challenges. The potential for personal growth and collective achievement would be truly boundless. It sounds like a utopia, doesn't it? But what about the flip side? An infinite lifespan also means infinite boredom. Would the joy of discovery eventually fade into repetition? Would every experience, no matter how profound, eventually lose its luster after the 1,000th or 10,000th time? Consider the psychological toll. Memories would accumulate endlessly, perhaps overwhelming the mind. The loss of loved ones who choose not to live forever, or who meet an accidental end, would be a recurring, agonizing pain that never truly heals. And what of purpose? If there's no end, no ultimate deadline, what motivates us to act, to strive, to create? The very urgency of life, its precious fleeting nature, often drives our greatest achievements and deepest connections. Would immortality strip away our meaning? Beyond the individual, imagine the societal impact. Overpopulation would become an immediate and critical crisis. Where would everyone live? How would resources be distributed? The planet's capacity is finite, but an immortal population is not. Social structures would crumble. Generations would no longer pass the torch. The old would simply remain. Would innovation stagnate if those in power never relinquished their positions? Would new ideas ever truly take root? The concept of progress itself might change. Evolution, driven by the cycle of life and death, would cease for humans. Would humanity become a static, unchanging entity, forever bound by its current form and limitations? Scientifically, the path to immortality is still a distant dream. We're talking about overcoming cellular aging, repairing DNA damage, and perhaps even uploading consciousness. Each of these presents monumental challenges. But if we ever did achieve it, the ethical dilemmas would be immense. Who gets to live forever? Would it be a privilege for the wealthy, creating an even greater divide between the immortal elite and the mortal masses? Would it be a choice or a mandatory state? These are not easy questions, and there are no simple answers. The very idea of living forever forces us to confront what it means to be human, what we value, and what truly gives our lives meaning. So, what if you could live forever? It's a question that sparks both wonder and dread. It challenges our deepest assumptions about life, death, and purpose. Perhaps the beauty of our existence lies precisely in its finite nature, in the preciousness of each moment. What are your thoughts on living forever? Share them in the comments below. If you found this exploration thought-provoking, please consider subscribing to our channel for more deep dives into the fascinating questions that shape our understanding of the universe.